It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. So, my parade has been pissed on again by sabotaging system in using police and the law to sabotage our life. I can choose to resist the sabotage effort or make a consequence for the sabotage part. And police being allowed to sabotage our lives, acting on information provided from using terrorist and criminal deterring cameras in the Burger King can't go without consequence. And there's an opportunity to highlight the truth about police and system sabotage on a person they have targeted since 2 years old and maybe even just a twinkle. There must be consequence for sabotaging someone's life, especially using the law and police officers who have power in this world to go under people's noses and commit wrongs and crimes to people without being on the radar as a criminal. Yes, it is a criminal justice system, and there must be consequence. And there's a few things the police are doing to sabotage us victims' lives. First, they're judging and condemning us, which isn't supposed to be allowed. It's disallowed to judge and condemn. Yet police are sabotaging victims' lives by judging and condemning us. And willing to put us behind bars. Pushed into our crimes by their behavior towards us. They employ tactics designed to sabotage our experience with them and supposedly good people, so we lose hope and commit more crime or suicide or whatever consequence we end up with for the sabotage tactics used by trustworthy people in the system. However it happens or why they do it, I don't know. But I've had numerous tactics used on me: defamation, character, judgment, condemnation, targeting my belongings, specific belongings, via cameras used to deter criminals and crime, to locate me and dish out sabotage on my daily activities and life and plans. This sabotage goes without consequence. The criminal justice system, yes, criminal justice system goes without consequence, and I think we, the victims, are supposed to have consequence, not they. For example, what consequence is there for a police officer choosing to twist my arm, asking me to leave a premises, when he doesn't have a right to twist my arm, touch me, or even put me in cuffs or anything like that, when he's only asking me to leave a premises? What consequence is there for twisting my arm? What, who is allowed to twist somebody's arm and have no consequence, or expect the consequence to be the person that's having their arm twisted problem? For me, it's a problem, not to create a consequence for this behaviour by the police. Whatever's going on, I would like to know what goes on behind closed doors, that these officers are committing sabotage on innocent people's lives, that they are condemning and sabotaging, even whenever they go to the extent of using Burger King cameras to locate a victim they wish to sabotage plans for. Obviously, thinking there will be no consequence is obviously why they have decided to do it. But behind closed doors, I would love to know what has went on for these officers to target me as wishing to sabotage my day, my life, and maybe even make me commit suicide. Or the consequence is that to happen as a consequence. But there must be consequence for the police choosing to sabotage someone's life, and the person knows that they're never going to find out why the police done it, or what goes on behind closed doors that makes these police choose to sabotage our lives. In the police cell, stripping me naked and putting my arms behind my back, planning to twist and turn and hurt my arms behind my back if I resisted. Another thing the police have done, police brutality that is without consequence, but I promise consequence if they don't return what they targeted as my belongings they targeted and took from me. There will be. Personally, if there's no consequence, I have no power over the sabotage committed against me, targeting specific belongings of mine through Burger King cameras and dispatching an officer to falsely justify searching my person to obtain the targeted possessions. Burger King cameras were used to identify me and the perfect time to pounce and target me for stealing specific possessions from me, because no consequence is believed at that moment in time. But I have to be 100% certain that I can't allow more system ordered and organized sabotage to go without consequence. Whether I sound stupid or not, if there's no consequence, then they will have no boundaries ever. And if there's one able to show consequence and the results of consequence, I've done my job well. Other than that, getting my stuff back that they had targeted, specifically targeted to take from my possession, expecting no consequence. However, there must be consequence for the police choosing to sabotage someone's life, because phone hacking revealed information that it was immediately important for them to sabotage that plan. Without there being consequence. Now, not only are they sabotaging the plan, they learned through hacking the phone, they're sabotaging the turning point in my life permanently, because they're not going to give back the possessions they targeted. And I'm not going to leave that without consequence, whether people think I'm stupid or not. I will be thought stupid until the consequence is real and people wonder or raise awareness for police sabotage and the extent they'll go. Not to be remorseful for their sabotage on someone's life. Turning point was mine, with my own ideas and my own intelligence and effort, and it's not going to be sabotaged by police thinking there won't be a consequence because this turning point is more important to this person. It isn't. Making consequence for sabotaging a person's life is more important than ignorance.